In the vast wilderness of the Northern Rockies, where towering pines whispered secrets to the wind and rivers cut through the land like silver veins, there lived a lone wolf named Kael. Born into the heart of an ancient pack, he had once known the comfort of companionship and the thrill of the hunt. But fate had dictated otherwise, and now he roamed the wild alone. Kael was a gray wolf, his coat a perfect blend of silver, black and white, allowing him to blend seamlessly into his environment. His golden eyes, sharp as the winter's frost, scanned the horizon with unwavering focus. The northern forests were his home, stretching endlessly with dense woods, open meadows, and rugged mountains. This was his world, and he knew it well. Unlike the domestic canines that thrived in the company of humans, wolves like Kael lived a life dictated by instinct, survival, and the unbreakable laws of nature. A creature of habit, he followed the rhythm of the seasons. During the cold months, when the snow blanketed the land, he relied on his endurance and keen hunting skills to track down elk, deer, and sometimes even smaller prey like hares or beavers. In warmer seasons, he adjusted his diet, scavenging when necessary, and preying on whatever he could find. Despite being alone, Kael retained the habits of his kind. He marked his territory with scent, a silent declaration that this land belonged to him. At night, he howled, an eerie, echoing call that resonated through the valley. It was both a warning and a longing. Sometimes distant voices would answer, members of neighboring packs, but he remained on the outskirts, neither an intruder nor a welcomed guest. Life as a lone wolf was harsh. Without the strength of a pack, hunting large prey was a challenge. He often followed herds from a distance, waiting for the weak or injured to fall behind. Unlike a pack, which could coordinate an attack, Kael relied on patience, agility, and the element of surprise. He had learned to be both predator and scavenger, making the most of every opportunity nature provided. His territory stretched across valleys and mountains, covering vast distances. Wolves were known for their endurance, able to travel up to 30 miles a day in search of food. Kael embraced this nomadic existence, his powerful limbs carrying him across frozen lakes, through thickets, and over rocky ledges. He slept where he could find shelter, beneath the low-hanging boughs of a pine tree, inside the hollow of a fallen trunk, or nestled in the high grass. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the mountains, Kael picked up a scent on the wind, another wolf. It was faint, but unmistakable. His ears twitched, his nose flaring to take in more of the scent. He hesitated, instincts warring within him. Lone wolves were rarely welcomed. Packs saw them as threats. Yet there was something different about this scent. It was not of a pack, but another wanderer, much like himself. Driven by curiosity, he followed the trail. Hours passed, the stars blinking into existence above him, before he finally spotted her. A she-wolf, her coat a rich mixture of browns and grays, stood near a stream, lapping up the cool water. She lifted her head, sensing his presence, and their eyes met. For the first time in many moons, Kael felt something stir within him, a flicker of possibility. Perhaps he would not have to walk the wild alone forever. Perhaps in this vast and untamed land, he had found a kindred spirit. And as the night deepened, two howls rose into the air, weaving together like an unspoken promise beneath the endless sky.